Good morning, afternoon, evening, as the case may be in your part of the world. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Zen Archer. You have to excuse the lighting. I'm on my laptop today. But this is a response to Kevin Naltz, who just recently put up a video saying that he wants to be African American. Um, and I think it's a good thing. He asked, if anybody knows how to do that, to let him know. And so, being Zen Archer, having Eastern philosophies, and so appreciating multiple cultures, I thought I was probably the best person to give some advice. Kevin, a couple of times you mentioned in your video that you don't want to be considered a racist, or anybody to take your comments as being racist. And I want to tell you that it's okay to be racist. I'm racist myself. I'm not in the NASCAR, but I enjoy like the Indy 500. I watch races on ESPN all the time. When the multiple sclerosis foundation has the MS 150, which is a marathon race, I always get involved with it, either as a volunteer or as a participant. We just recently put Mom into a nursing home, and I've even already been known to make bets on which wheelchair was going to make it to the main dining room ahead of time. And it can be profitable and fun and enjoyable. So just because you're in the races, don't worry about that. Um, a lot of people get that confused with bigotry and discrimination and ethnicity, if that's a word. But no, it's okay to be racist and enjoy race, even if you enjoy NASCAR. That's okay. So now that we've got that out of the way, what do you do to become African American? You're thinking about this all wrong. You've mentioned, being funnier, having a tighter knit family, that the food might be better, as an African American, and the things that you mentioned are pretty much across the board, the same for everyone. There's not one ethnic group that's funnier than the other. And I don't really think African Americans are funnier than, somebody who's not African. Maybe you're somebody that's Italian American. I don't think there's any difference. But if that's what you want to do, I'm going to tell you how to get there. The first thing you need to do, Kevin, is if you want to be an African American, you need to go to Africa. That's it. You need to go to Africa. Once you're there, then you want to set up an apartment, or a room to rent situation is even better, because then there's somebody to kind of watch it when you're not there. And then get a residency in Africa, as well as the United States. You can keep your family here, and you can just go down there once in a while, get mail there, so that you have a legitimate residency in Africa as well as the United States. Then here, when somebody walks up to you and says, "Hey, I'm African American," you can say, "You know what? So am I," and legitimately so. So you can take advantage of any African American programs. You'll be accepted into a lot of things that someone who's not African American can't, because they're not African American, but you will be. So if you need a reference or anything like that, you want to help getting a post office box set up. If you want to fly me down to Africa to find you a place, I'd be more than willing to do that. I'm kind of in a position right now where I'm free to roam wherever I want. But I want to see you, Kevin Naltz, be an African American, and I will do my part to help you out. Till next time, as always, this is Zen, saying be well.